Hey, welcome back to the channel. We are headed up I-39 or 51. I'm not exactly sure where 39 ends and 51 just continues, but anyway, we're heading up through Wausau now to the Kwik Charge for the open house and my first plug-in session there at the Kwik Charge. Getting off here at the exit, and it is very close to the Kwik Trip. You gotta hit the roundabout, which Wisconsinites love roundabouts, and then we're here right off of the first left, and you can see some of the other choices that we'll talk about later, but the Kwik Trip and the Kwik Charge are right there on the left. It's just we have to wind our way around and through the parking lot. So good trip up, very easy going up. We stopped in Plover on the way as well, but now we are in Wausau, plugging in, awaiting the open house. So let's get charging. Welcome to Wausau. Kwik Charge here. We are here on the day of the open house, plugging in, because I probably wasn't going to make it up here this far again this summer. Oh, come on, Kwik Trip app. Kwik Trip app is stuck in Plover where we were before. Okay, here we go. In Wausau, found it. Number 4. Let's see what our timer is. We still got 180. Still got 3 minutes. Or I don't know if that's a second countdown, but we still got plenty of time. Connect and swipe. And we're off. So the Kwik Charge station is bookended by Equinox right now. All right, and there we go, 20%. So we got to go up to like 80 to before we unplug, and it's probably about half hour before, so we might just unplug right at the end. So nice low state of charge means low volts, and the amps are coming up. Right up to where we would want them. So now you can see the amps aren't the problem, but the voltage, as that kind of starts creeping up, this should go up to 156, I would guess, 155 maybe. So yeah, great start. Expected speed, thumbs up, right up to where we want to be. And I made sure and came in at a low enough state of charge where we were going to be able to pull a good high number with the car. Nano cables. This is a great spot for my charge port with the CCS. If you had a Toyota BZ with the port on that side, that side would be great for you with this number 4 in the and the NAX port, right? So this one this way is super easy. The cable actually seems like it's made to kind of come this way because it's always kind of sitting inward, right? So then you unwind it and you got to like fight it back if you want to take it in the opposite direction. But things that we definitely covered at other points. But nano cable, thumbs up. This is it's very easy. Like, knowing the easiest way to charge your car is also kind of plays into that. Because like, if I want to park a ways away and have to like wrestle the cable, that's gonna decrease your enjoyments too. But here, this is totally easy. All right, well, we're here for the open house, and so let's take a look around. We'll check out a couple of little open house stuff and the gear that is almost 2 months old now.
Got air and vacuums here too. So in my spot, I could certainly plug in and vacuum. Otherwise, that's not gonna work for like the Silverado of Jeremiah over there. But I've got the vacuum charging spot right now. Well, 140 something. I was over 150 a little bit ago.
I was up at 250 for about a second.
Oh, probably until the BZ. Yeah, right. So 150 across 4, okay. Or once somebody you could pull more once somebody unplugs. All right, so here we're gonna do a test. I've never been to a Kwik Trip Kwik Charge before where like all 4 are just chugging electrons. So we're gonna stop and I'm gonna see if Jeremiah's Silverado will start pulling more. All right, so we are, let's get a look. 41%, still pulling 137. So that's good for this car. But let's see if we can get him up higher. So stop. Okay, down to 3. All right, so there we got that. We're done. Let's see what we got here. All right, well, yeah. So now you're up to 150 with me unplugged. Nope, 200, 230, 250, 260, 300, 298. All right, so then we're gonna spoil this supercharge here, but. So I unplugged, he went from 100 to 300, and now we're gonna plug back in and see what happens. Unplug, put camera down, that's important. That should be in the instructions. Replug in, charge ended. Okay, so now on 4, CCS1, let's fire back up. All right, so now we got this thing back communicating. And let's go see what it's doing to his charge. So it must be, the car wants more. And are you back at 100 again?
Back at 98.
98, yeah, okay. I wonder what, so that's what you were doing before right? So that's weird. Huh. All right, well, science is interesting.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so after the science experiment, we're at 46%, pulling 100 or so. We just dropped down. Okay, well, we're like, so this has definitely been a stress test for this site with all 4 cars because they are kind of bouncing around. Now I'm back up at 132, 133. So it's kind of interesting to watch. I almost wish I had cameras on each of the screens to just see like, oh, okay, here's what it's doing when another car plugs in or one unplugs and then spreads it all around. So interesting, things that I didn't expect to see today in Wausau. All right, so we are at 59%, pulling 81 kilowatts and just a 60% check-in really, because we need to go for a little while longer. So let's get back to, we got expected speed, we got nano cable, amenities. So this is actually an interesting site because you've got the Kwik Trip and you've got everything they've got inside. Across the street, you've got a McDonald's you could easily walk to. There's a Taco Bell. If you need to run into Fleet Farm, it's right next door. So lots of stuff to do here in Wausau. So thumbs up for amenities here. And minimal hassle, close out with that one. I just like the app. Start on the app, stop on the app. I can see when my sessions were, how much I charged. I don't think it shows the peak. Yeah, I don't think it shows the peak. But, you know, everything else that I want to know is right there on the Kwik Charge app. So another good stop. We did some science. We saw a full plug-in session here with 4 cars blasting away. So yeah, good stop here in Wausau. And hopefully you came up and enjoyed talking to everybody at the open house. So. Okay, so the car is telling me that it is 116 degrees of battery. This is where the dip comes. It is 76, 80 degrees outside, and we are pulling 72 kilowatts. at 63%. We're gonna search home. We need, well, it says it wants us to stop at the supercharger and the Dells. So we're gonna cancel that. All right, so we're minus 4%. So we'll probably go to 75. So a few more minutes. It's noon now, so the event is starting, but yeah, thank you, temperature. The car was off, so it was, see what we're pulling. Battery remaining. Battery capacity is up at 86.48. I have seen it as high as 87 something, but I've also seen it as low as like 84, 83. So that's one of the numbers I like to see what it's reporting. So maybe I'll take it up to 100 soon and get that. See if we can balance that out a little bit. It is the day of the Equinox here in Wausau. 3 plugged in now, plus the Kwik Trip one waiting. 70%, 75 kilowatts, and we are about done, I think. I got to get over and get talking to people. So thanks for joining us. And we're going to stop charging here. Kwik Charge at 71%. We're going to just call it good. Spread those electrons around to the rest of the cars. And yeah, good stop. Fun time up here in Wausau. So you can actually see also, so there's the farm and fleet, and then you can also see the highway going north too, right out of the parking lot here. So easy to get up north when you pull in here with your trailer. I thought we had like 15 cars with boats or whatever being pulled. So gotta go. Man, these bollards are in a bad spot. See you at the next charge.